These are some of the news reports we read about India's climate in the last few weeks. Flash floods near Amarnath cave killed 16 people and left dozens injured. Floods in the state of Assam resulted in the death of nearly 50 people and close to 5 million people were displaced. Thousands were evacuated after the Godavari river was flooded in Andhra Pradesh. Climate change resulted in record-breaking heat waves across India. All this happened in just the last few weeks, and this year is not even over yet. And all of this has one thing in common: climate change. This is not new for us. Climate change is here and it is responsible for many disasters across the country. But what is new is the pace of these things. In Amarnath, what happened was not a cloudburst. It was just 30 mm of rainfall in 2 hours, which is too less to be called as a cloudburst. What happened was even more interesting. The upper areas of the Amarnath cave recorded high intensity rainfall in a very short period of time that resulted in flash floods and landslides, resulting in the devastation and death of 16 people. For now, it is still being figured out what exactly happened in Amarnath, but the role of climate change cannot be denied. In 2013, it was the Kedarnath shrine that faced much bigger devastation. That resulted in over 6,000 deaths, and it gave us a warning. It was a warning that it may not be the only big disaster we would be witnessing. And since then, things have just gotten worse. According to a report by Down to Earth in August 2021, from January to July in 2021, at least 26 cloudbursts occurred in the Himalayan region. If hills are suffering, so are India's coastal areas and the plains. India had its warmest March and third warmest April in the year 2022, breaking the record of over 122 years.
अरे बहुत गर्मी है भाई.
The blistering heat wave forced millions of us to change the way we work. The heat wave just didn't come before the summers. It was harsher and much more widespread than many of us had imagined. The UK Met Office said that the climate change has increased the likelihood of a heat wave in India by 100 times. The same report says that likelihood of heat waves would be increased to once in every 1.15 years by the end of this century. If that doesn't scare you, what will? The most comprehensive warning came from Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, which said that in the next 20 years, climate change could cause many disasters in India. It also said that Indian administration may not be able to do much if it does not cut greenhouse gas emissions drastically by the year 2030. Some areas may face heavy rainfalls and flash floods, while other areas may also face droughts. The coastal cities can also face the rising seawater levels. All these reports signal only one thing: the need for action. First of all, India needs a more advanced, proactive and comprehensive plan to tackle the climate change. Any new infrastructural project must be able to clear these guidelines in order to be passed. Number 2. No unplanned development. Flash floods in hilly areas and cities have shown how unplanned infrastructure can cause a disaster. It is time to correct these mistakes and to save millions of lives. Number 3. Better warning system. The Amarnath flood showed that the meteorological department failed to predict heavy rainfall in the upper areas. Weather predictions may not be 100% accurate, but we do need much more technologically advanced warning systems, because what we just saw is going to be more and more common in the future. This is exactly what these reports are predicting. What do you think about this? What is the solution to this crisis according to you? Let me know in the comment section. And if you like this video, do not forget to drop in a like and subscribe to India Times.